Alright, what up dudes and dudettes and dude they thems. This is gonna be one of the weirder videos I make for this channel, but I think it'll be a really good time. So I saw this girl on Instagram, I think her username was Reagan's Insta, and she made a video talking about what celebrity couples she thinks fart in front of each other, and I thought it was hilarious, and so I'm going to be doing the same, but for literary couples. And not only will I be telling you whether or not they fart in front of each other for at least half of them, I will be telling you the nature of their farts, like how loud it is, how wet it is. I hate myself. Let's just get into it. For the first couple, we have Harry Potter and Ginny Weasley, and yes, they absolutely fart in front of each other, and Harry's is like a loud, dry, echoey one, like that's Harry's fart. And Ginny has like a very like standard, like super to the point. Next couple, Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger. Ron definitely farts in front of Hermione, and he does it a lot, and she chastises him for it every single time he does it. And I think Ron's farts are like disgusting. Like, I think they're super wet, and I think they reek. He gives it a nice like, my lip makeup is gonna be so fucked by the end of this video. So yeah, Ron farts, Hermione does not, and she gets very mad at him when he does. Next we have a fan fiction couple. This is not canon, talking about some Dramini action here. Draco doesn't have a butthole. I'm so dead serious. Draco does not have a butthole. I challenge you to imagine fanfiction Draco having diarrhea. You can't, because he doesn't have a butthole. Hermione definitely does not fart in front of Draco because she would find that to be incredibly rude, as would he. Like, they both are on that page of just like, it would be unseemly to fart. He doesn't even know what a fart is because he doesn't have a butthole. Molly and Arthur Weasley. Arthur loves farting. Arthur thinks farting is the funniest shit ever. Pun not intended. And Molly, at first in their relationship, she didn't fart in front of him. She was very scared to, but after so many years of marriage and popping out like, what, 7 kids, she's given up. She's just letting it rip. I mean, like, we all know what happens during childbirth. I'm sure that man has smelt and seen a lot worse than just a simple fart. So she doesn't give a fuck anymore. They fart in front of each other, and Arthur cracks up every single time without fail. Lily and James Potter. I think James farts on Lily, quite frankly. I think he farts on her. Did you guys see the news story of the woman who like got like a 10-year-long infection because her boyfriend farted on her face? Man, that love never find me. What the fuck? Lily will fart in James' own... in James? What the fuck? No, God, no. Lily will fart in front of James only if she's really confident that it's like a really dainty, wispy, like, type of fart. But when she knows it's gonna be that, she'll let one loose every now and then. Katniss Everdeen and Peeta Mellark, I was really conflicted on, but I feel like they spent a good amount of time holed up in that cave together, and you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, I feel like he wouldn't even let her leave the cave. So I'm hoping they didn't shit in front of each other, but I feel like she'd have to be like, hey, Peeta, like, you gotta let me leave, because, you know, a girl's gotta take a dump. Because also, she was pretty well fed in that arena, so, like, she had stuff to pass, you know? So I feel like by the time they're actually in a relationship, it just, like, wouldn't really be that big of a deal. Also, Peeta, I feel like, would be the one that's more embarrassed about it than Katniss, but, like, once he finds out that while he was in that cave, passed out, he was ripping ass, I think that would make him feel more comfortable, and he'd be like, all right, whatever, like, she's already seen so much of me, she's heard me fart before when I was unconscious, so like, I might as well, you know, why am I holding this in anymore? Finnick, OdAIR, and Annie Cresta. I feel like Finnick pulls a Barney Stinson, and if you've never watched How I Met Your Mother, there's an episode that's dedicated to the fact that Barney Stinson does not want to fart in front of his fiance, so every single night at the exact same time, he walks out onto the street, lets it rip, and then goes back up to the apartment, and I feel like that is what Finnick would do. Annie, I think, has very dainty farts. She is another one who just has the nice little like pff. And so she also has so much going on in her head that I feel like she can't have the energy to give a fuck. So yeah, she's letting out those pfs, pf, pf, every once in a while, and Finnick doesn't love her any less for it. So true love. CoriolANUS Snow and Lucy Greybeard do not fart in front of each other. They have never farted in front of each other. The second Lucy Greybeard passes gas, CoriolANUS is hightailing it out of there. He would not be cool with that. And I just feel like he's so fucking judgy about that shit. Like, again, pun not intended. He would hate anyone who farted in his presence. He would consider it a personal offense. Belly, whatever her last name is, and Conrad Fissure, they grew up together, so I feel like they definitely have farted in front of each other before, and he never really stopped. He never gave a fuck. He would just let it rip when he had to. But I feel like once she started like having kind of a more serious crush on him, would have cut that out. Meanwhile, Belly and Jeremiah, again, I think Jeremiah finds farting hilarious. He would fart on her and he would think it's so funny, and I feel like at first she would hold back and only do it in the privacy of her own company or in the bathroom, or she'd step out in the hall. But they were together for a pretty long time. I mean, they got engaged, so I feel like at some point she kind of just gave up and let it happen. And our last couple, this is going to be an extremely short video, but our last couple is Lara Jean Covey and Peter Kavinsky. Peter farts. Peter's a big farter, because think about, this man is a jock, right? He plays lacrosse. Think about his diet. He is constantly eating unseasoned chicken, protein shakes. That man probably has like a dozen eggs a day, 6 scrambled eggs for breakfast, and then he like makes hard-boiled eggs. He makes hard-boiled eggs and brings them to school for lunch. So like that man is not only farting, but farting really loud, really disgustingly, and it reeks. It smells so goddamn bad, and he has no shame about it, because like it's for his body, it's for his physique, it's for his sport. So why should he feel ashamed about that? His farts would be like a nice like Lara Jean rarely ever farts in front of Peter, but she will let a quaint one slip every now and again, a nice little like or like a how do I get this sound? That's maybe a little wet. I'm trying to get like a high-pitched one going, but I can't. And that's all the couples I have. This was the dumbest fucking video. If you guys want to see a part 2, if this does well, and y'all want to see a part 2 of literary couples that would or would not fart in front of each other and what their farts sound and smell like, I'll do it. I'll take one for the team and I'll make another one of these fucking videos. Jesus Christ. Oh, like, subscribe, comment. There's something called hype. Can we talk about this? Jesus fucking Christ. Can we talk about this? YouTube, why are you adding so many fucking steps to like tell a creator you like their video? We already have the like button, we have the dislike button, we have comments, we have subscribe. Like, why am I now having to be like, oh, hype my video up? It also just sounds stupid. What the fuck are hype points? No one knows what the fuck that is, but anyways, hype it up. See ya.